What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off. I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my
looks like
face.
we got a mouth on this one.
Unless you got your proof right here,
I
ain't
got a firm
shit to
grasp
say
on the circle button. And you know what that
Let's start
does?
with the police
it
report.
punches you straight in the goddamn jaw.
I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Alright, so here's where you're gonna have to make sure this is gonna be like the Phoenix Wright stuff. You cannot fuck up here, so you gotta be really good with this. Now, what you really want to say is the police report itself was. You want to say that it was inconclusive. All right.
Because the police report revealed inconclusive blood spatter analysis.
I'm actually, to be honest, I'm actually going through with this. I'm not even sure about this, so I might just get lucky.
Man. That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place.
So if I actually get this right, that's good. Alright, so, oof. Because she was drunk,
You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit, and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how?
Alright, so here you want to choose the antique clock.
By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her?
Oh, she was pregnant.
She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
Alright, now you want to say Bell Tower here, because Bell Tower is the police force.
Bell Tower.
That runs in
your family's sizable investments in Bell Tower assured they would turn a blind eye to any of your run-ins with the law, no matter how serious.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck!
Oh man, I can't believe I actually did it, man. That's
I'll
fucking
pay you,
luck.
man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Alright, so now that you're done, you can leave and you should get an achievement for it. I just got super sleuth.
Oh my god, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first.
Okay.
There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack.
So here's the control
Uploading
panel.
the coordinates now.
Alright, so what you want to do is you want to save the game, and basically at the end of this you should get a Praxis kit. Like, that should be a reward, but we're nearing the end, so all we have to do is hack this and disable this. So don't worry, that guard is going to look the other way, no one's going to give a shit. You can hack in, be cool. You know, you're fine. So like in the original Deus Ex, what would really happen is you would basically just highlight shit, and you know, basically that would be the hack. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna nuke these because I have so many of those viruses. And once we're in here, security protocol, disable it, and just
verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Okay, so let's see what the surprise is. So we're gonna leave, and you can holster your weapon by pressing the holster key. What a fucking surprise. Next thing you're gonna tell me you can run by pressing the run key. And you can look by using the mouse.
Jensen,
so anyways, meet up with Malik.
First take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
See, you get the Praxis
I have a few
kit.
loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Alright, so you're gonna look. So just look over here.
It's almost showtime. In 3, 2.
Malik.
You get the blue screen going on, and see?
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
That?
Remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done
That
here
is what
for
you
Evelyn,
call ownage.
For me, you'd have to try pretty hard.
So that's the side quest complete. You got the XP and the Praxis kit, and that's amazing. And you should get another trophy too, Shanghai Justice. Save the game as well, and you can proceed with the story, and you can head on over to Ari Van Bruggen and complete that section of the game. So yes, time to head over to Ari Van Bruggen, and this time you want to make sure you have a pistol. You want to make sure you have one of these, okay, a handgun. Because when you reach Ari Van Bruggen, there's going to be a point where he wants a gun, okay? And you can give him any gun. And personally, you can give him the cheapest thing you have, which is a pistol. No matter what you give him, it's the same thing in the end. And I'll actually tell you when we get later on in the game, because you'll actually see the effect much later. So just head on over here and talk to Ari Van Bruggen. And we'll go meet him, and he's Windmill, whatever, he's a hacker. So we're just gonna, oh. I'm always scared to press any button in this because what they do, because I'm using a PS3 controller to play this, and the issue is it's like the buttons, like the triggers are actually reversed, so when you get used to one thing, you end up screwing stuff up because it becomes second nature. Anyway, no, actually climb this and go meet up with Ari right here. So here he is, just open it up and talk to the guy here.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Seraph, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this. You tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Seraph's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Seraph was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card.
Oh yeah, that card
Just
we
needs the
picked up
biometrics
earlier
from my
on,
passport
that's
to
what
work.
you need it for. So
start
this saves
encoding.
time going back to the Hanghua Hotel. So
There
again,
you go. All shiny and
basically it takes
bio-encoded,
literally 2
just like I
seconds to fix
promised.
this up.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse.
Okay.
Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this.
Alright.
Now, about my reward.
What the fuck would I ever give you a reward? What? Reward?
Medical, man!
Okay, so Taeyong Medical's hit through and Adam just does not give a shit. Just look at his face. He's like, the fucks were given. No fucks were given. I'm sorry.
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me.
And that concerns me how?
I love his fucking lines. He's like, that concerns me,
Come
huh?
on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Alright, so you want to give Ari a weapon. Again, you can give him literally anything. What happens is if you give him a weapon now, he'll give you a bunch of credits later. It doesn't matter what you give him. You can give him a rocket launcher or you can give him a freaking wooden stick. He'll still give you the same amount of money. So just give him the 10mm pistol
fine.
and be out of here. Because
Take
remember, we're
this
not going
and
to
get outta
lethally
here.
kill anyone.
Thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Alright, so once that's done, you want to go here, save the game quickly. So just create a new save, and you want to escape from Bell Tower right here. And to get out of this, I'll show you how to do it.
Combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow.
And first off, you're gonna have to go around this path over here, right? So you're gonna go over here. You're gonna go down here. And no, we just got caught. Shit. Okay, this is gonna require a little finesse. So give me some chances here. Okay. So first order of business is we're not going to jump straight down there. There's a bunch of resistance there, and you frankly don't want to deal with them.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally.
So you want to basically be careful. Use the cloak if you can, and you want to sneak past here and go to this door. And at this point, you want to sneak down and jump down here and keep on proceeding. And there's really not going to be much here, so if you there's not going to be any practice kits down there. So as soon as you go over here, you want to go through this door, make a left, and there's going to be some people here investigating. Now at this point, you can just simply proceed through and just not give two shits. And if you want, you can use the cloak, but it really doesn't matter. As long as they're not looking at you, you're fine. Now you're going to turn over here and just proceed through. And you can look around in here. You might find something useful. There's shotgun cartridges. No, there's nothing here. And around here at this point, you're going to go through. And this is another one of those sections you're going to have to sneak past this guy and that camera. Don't worry, we're not going to destroy anything. Because remember, if you destroy a camera, it causes a secret alarm. And as soon as you get past here, you want to go through this door, just walk down. And around here, you just want to go over here. You want to move this and go through the vents and proceed on through. Okay? And around here, you just want to be very careful and you want to proceed past here. So we just got through the entire turret section. And once here, just keep on going through. And you can actually check these guys. They probably don't have anything actually, so don't worry. Now here's where you're gonna need some finesse. Okay, so I probably end up saving the game right around here. Now, you can actually end up getting a augmentation that allows you to shield yourself from that, so if you want, you can do that. But I say don't worry. You don't need it. What I recommend you do is just sneak past this section here, okay? So all this requires you is just ease up on the thumbstick and just keep on moving forward, okay? Now if you're on the PC, you can hold shift and just keep moving forward, okay? And this will just take a little bit more, this will just take some time, don't worry about it. You know, relax. Okay, see, we just got caught, and that's the issue because I'm using a controller, and if I push up a little bit, then it ends up blowing me to bits. Okay, so it's a little annoying. Okay, you have to be very careful here. Okay, we can disable. Oh, we can just grab the fragmentation mines. We can sell them later, actually, if we can, which will give us some credits. So again, if you need credits, here's your option. Okay. Alright, so there's one more here, and just sneak up to it and disable it and grab it and leave. So you can only carry a maximum of 3, which is fine. And at this point, you want to buy an AUG, okay? You want to go and purchase the breakthrough walls. Now, to get this augmentation, you have to go to the cybernetic arm prosthesis, and you want to go here and buy the punch through wall. Okay, and you don't have to get this. You can use explosives and stuff. But this is the real shit, okay? So at this point, you want to punch through this wall here, and just proceed on through. And actually, I don't even recommend you go in that one section either. You don't go through the door, but just proceed through this section. And those two guys are going to be like partying back there. And you want to just punch through the wall here. In fact, if see how we're out of bars, make sure you have some of those energy bars too. So if you ever run out, you at least have something. And at this point, we can just proceed through here and go through. Now this is the last section, and we're going to use these cybernetic jars here as well too to fill up the energy cells. Now these are going to be the guys you want to activate your cloak, and you want to just proceed through here. Oh, see how they got me? Shit. Okay, latest autosave. Alright, so this requires finesse, this requires a little trick, but again, I'm just showing you how to get past these sections, so don't worry. Alright, again, if you're ever running out, make sure you have some of these jars. You can buy them at the limb clinics, or you can find them if you're really good. You need these guys over here. I just want to get very lucky here too. Again, they're gonna look the other way, and if you're good, you can just sneak past them like that. Make sure you have the cloak as well; it really helps. And once you're done, just exit to lower Hankshaw, and you'll know if you actually get through this section. So wait for it to load, and once you leave, if you have a ghost, just like see how we have ghost to the left, you're fine. That means you got through without raising an alarm.
Medical building.
And that's it. So next stop, we're gonna head over to Taeyong Medical.
Yeah, well, he's got as long.
Make sure these guys don't see you too. Don't go near them. So next step is Taeyong Medical.
To their factory. Jensen out.
Alright, so as you proceed through, the shuttle bay should not be far away. You can just run over there. You just sprint over there, yada yada yada. And we should be heading over to Taiyang Medical. It should actually be right next to the limb clinic too. So again, this is your last chance to go and purchase those Praxis kits, because once we get through here, this is the next section of the game. There's no going back. Okay, so make sure you're set. Alright, so you're going to wait for the shuttle to pop up and go through. And again, unfinished side quest. This is the last section. This is literally after this. We're not heading back. So just make sure you're ready and you can leave. And this begins the next section of the game, which is Taiyang Medical, which is one of my favorite sections of the game.